welcome to Community Connection. I'm Gloria Gross filling in for Marnie today from the Chamber. We have some wonderful guests with us today, and we're so excited to let you hear everything that's going on in our community because we always have so much going on. So I want to start off and introduce you to Abby Coffey. She is the co-executive director of the Arizona Philharmonic, and yes, she is right here in front of me. Very talented woman. And I'm going to let her introduce what's coming up for 23-24.
Yes, well, thank you. I'm really excited to be here. And a very generous introduction, so thank you. Yes, I am the new co-executive director of the Arizona Philharmonic, and that title is, I suppose, a little bit long with the co at the beginning. So essentially, with the orchestra being somewhat new, it's fairly young for an orchestra. Arizona Philharmonic is only in its 6th full season. Wow. So relatively new, but really a great addition to the Prescott area. The current executive director is going to be moving into the role of artistic director for the 2024 to 2025 season. Oh. And part of that expansion of the orchestra and the growth for the organization requires that somebody be the executive director. So for this season, it's sort of a blended role as we start to separate out the artistic side and a little bit more of the behind the scenes administrative side into 2 separate positions for the following year.
Wow, so are you going to be the behind the scenes one?
Yes, that will be me.
That's going to be a lot.
Yeah, it's really interesting because a lot of times people will attend a performing arts concert, especially classical orchestral music, and they'll think, oh, the musicians show up, they obviously know how to play their instruments and perform the music, and then they go home and that's essentially it. But it really is an entire infrastructure that has to uphold what you see that happens on the stage. Wow. And so that's where the executive staff comes in and the need for growth so that we can provide more high quality programming for the season each year.
Wow, and you're just beginning a new season, 23-24. Tell us a little bit. I know you have auditions coming up in August, so tell us about that.
Yes, so we are a full Philharmonic orchestra, which means we have all of the seats for the string section, wind section, and the percussion as well. Our auditions are going to be held at the Arizona State University campus the first weekend of August, so that'll be August 5th and 6th. We already have a lot of people who have expressed interest in joining the orchestra, so it looks like we're going to have a pretty full roster, which is really exciting. And we're going to be opening our season September 10th. We'll have our opening night concert, Serenades and Symphonies, with full orchestra conducted by Maestro Peter Bay.
Oh, wow. And where will that be held?
We have recently signed an agreement with Ruth Street Theater, so that's at the Prescott High School campus. We're really excited to be able to utilize this community space in an elevated way. It's going to offer a lot of really exciting partnerships with PUSD, so we're really looking forward to that.
That is awesome. So what else do you have planned coming up then for concerts?
Yeah, we have a full season. You can go to our website, azphil.org, and kind of get the information and also purchase tickets. Those are on sale now. And we'll have Antonelle coming back. We'll have James DeLeon coming back as well. Wow. We have our twice sold out concert, We Wish You Christmas, with 3 Arizona sopranos that will also be returning as well. So a mixture of some things that were really well received previously, as well as a mix of a couple new things coming up.
Wow, that is so exciting to hear. And right here in our little hometown.
Yeah.
You know, that is so amazing. So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, then they would need to go to the website. And is there a place there that they could contact you?
Yeah, so our website's going to have all of our ticketing information. Because we're now at Ruth Street Theater, we have a new ticketing site. So if anybody is purchasing a ticket, you should expect to have to create the login and all of that extra stuff. Yes, we're all familiar with it now. But we have our emails for the different people that you might need to reach, as well as our business line that you can call, leave a voicemail, and we'll contact you either via call or email at your preference.
That is exciting. I was reading your bio that they sent to us, and you are a flutist. And is that something you've been passionate about it all your life?
Yes and no. When I was in 5th grade, when normal children should be doing, playing on trampolines, I had a bulletin board of all of the course requirements for a veterinary program next to my bed, and I thought for sure I would actually be a veterinarian. And at the suggestion of one of my favorite older cousins who also played the flute. She was a music minor in college. She said, how about you try out flute? I think you might like it. And here we are all of these years later, just kind of at the offhanded suggestion of a cousin that I'm still playing the flute all these years later.
Awesome, but it changed the course of your life.
It did.
You're not a veterinarian,
I
you're
am
an
not.
accomplished flutist and an amazing educator and administrator. So you have accomplished so much in your life, and you are still so young.
It doesn't feel that way some mornings whenever I wake up. But yeah, I like wearing all of the different hats. It really gives me, I think, an outlet for all of the different creative capacities for the arts.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That is so exciting to hear. I'm going to have to be sure I get some tickets and come. Now, do you go to all the concerts then too?
Yeah, I'll be there at the concerts, probably backstage, running around, putting out, whatever needs to happen. Making sure that everything runs smoothly on the stage, as us backstage people do. Yeah. I'm really excited to have an opportunity to just appreciate the music and not be the one warming up and making sure that everything's ready to play correctly for Beethoven. So.
Oh, how exciting! And what is the first concert that you'll be playing on the 10th?
Yes, so that's our opening night, and we're going to be playing Beethoven's Fourth Symphony. There's also some works by Dvorak as well. So a little bit more on the classical romantic side. So this is, I guess, what you would consider to be a little bit more of a typical classical orchestral concert, although later on in the season we do offer a little bit more of kind of contemporary flair to some of our concerts.
And then the Christmas one you have is always a favorite of everybody too. Because that's always a favorite time of year in Arizona's hometown Christmas. Everybody's always wanting to go to Christmas concerts everywhere. So that is really good. Well, thank you, Abby, for being here with us today.
Absolutely.
And co-executive director of the Arizona Philharmonic. If you want any more information, you can visit the website at www.azphil.org. Be sure that's Oregon, not .com, because that will just mess you up royally. So they are introducing their 23-24 season, and their first concert will be September 10th at the Ruth Street, which is a change, the Ruth Street Theater. So you'll need to go to the website and recreate everything for buying your tickets, but it will be so worth it.
Absolutely.
I want to thank Town of PV for letting us be here today. It's always nice to be on Channel 56 and have them let us come and share everything that's going on in our community, because we have so many things that are going on, and we really appreciate them letting us be here today. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Welcome back to Community Connection. Our next guest is Maggie Lieber from Prescott Gym and Mineral Club, which is hosting their big show coming up the first weekend of August.
That's right.
Tell us all about it.
Big show. It is, I believe, our 19th show in
Is
the
it
19th
really?
year. Yep.
Wow.
We have moved from the livestock building over at the fairgrounds where the flies outnumbered the rocks being sold. We moved to Embry-Riddle, outgrew that, and now we're at the event center, the Finley Event Center, and we've almost outgrown that. So it's really, it's the
amazing.
biggest indoor show in northern Arizona.
It is. It
Yep.
is. So tell us about what's coming.
What's coming? The show is August 4, 5, and 6. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday and Saturday, it is open from 9 to 5. Sunday, 9 to 4. Admission is $5. $4 for seniors, veterans, and children under 12 are free with a paid adult. There are raffle prizes going on all day long. There are over 60 vendors that sell pretty much everything that you can think of that would have anything rock related. And a lot of my friends tell me, oh, I'm not a rock hound, so I'm really not going to go. But that's not true, because if you like diamonds, rubies, emeralds, those are rocks. So it's just loaded with stuff for everybody, for just somebody that likes pretty things, to the rock hound, to the budding rock hound, to the jeweler. There's findings, there's equipment, pretty much anything you can name.
That's right. I love all the jewelry. I love coming looking at all the jewelry.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
Every
cool.
year I go and I say, I'm not buying anything this year. I'm not buying anything this year. Where's the ATM?
Yes.
Yeah, I get into some serious trouble myself.
Yeah, I know. But it's so fun.
Oh, yeah.
And it's such a wonderful place.
It could be a worse vice to have.
We brought our grandkids there when they were young, and they loved all the classes and everything.
Yep.
And that's the demonstrations that they do.
The demonstrations,
That is
there's
so
a really neat kids section where they get to hold fossils and fossilized dinosaur poo, which is always great to watch everybody's reaction. They've got this rock in their hand and they're saying how pretty it is. You say, do you know what that is? No, it's fossilized dinosaur poo. And it's like, oh my Lord.
I know. It's like, oh no, I don't want to touch that.
But it's really, it's neat. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of
fun.
Fun-filled 3 days, absolutely.
I love being there. Tell us about the ones that you have here on the table.
Okay, I brought you a couple samples of our raffle prizes just to let you know what kind of quality these are. Every paid admission gets a free raffle ticket, and then if you want to better your chances, we'll be more than happy to sell you more. You don't have to be present to win. What I brought today, this is a red calcite crystal. Just a crystal formation, and I was looking at it while I was waiting to come in, and if you look at the back is almost as pretty as the front.
Oh, it is.
And it kind of looks like a dragon to me. You know, those of us that do rocks, we're always seeing scenes and figures and stuff, so that's one. This is just a little piece of amethyst, purple amethyst. Everybody loves amethyst. Everybody loves purple on a stand.
I do.
Would be a real nice little knickknack or something. And this is a jasper egg that we've got a little piece of cholla wood there for a stand. And those are available to win. These are from Sunday's prizes. So there's prizes every day.
Amazing. You can turn that around and see how unique that is.
Yeah, the pattern that changes and the colors and stuff.
It does. That is so pretty.
Yep, absolutely.
It's gorgeous.
There's a food vendor going to be open, so if you get
nice.
hungry, you don't have to leave. And you can come back and forth. You can go out to your car. We'll be more than happy to help you carry out all your purchases. And then you can come back in and buy some more stuff. So it's just a really neat show.
And you're going to have face painting for the kids?
There's going to be face painting there, absolutely. Like I said, the raffle goes on all day long. Demonstrations go on all day long. I know I'm forgetting. Oh, the kids section. There's a big kids section.
Yes.
We touched on that. Yep.
And gold pan demonstration.
Gold panning demonstration. The Gold
be
Club will be
fun.
there. Yep. I don't think you're going to find real gold, but it gives you an idea how to do it.
Slip some in there for
I'll
me.
slip some in there for you. Okay.
Just
all right.
a little piece.
But it gives
so
you an
I can
idea how to do it, because
Yeah.
there's gold in all of our creeks and rivers.
know.
And yeah, it's there. It's there to be found, and that's a fun activity to get you out, and it's not strenuous. Just sit on the bank of a creek with your feet in the water and do a little panning. You're not going to get rich overnight, but it's fun.
Fun.
It's just fun. Yep.
It'd be fun. But you got all kinds of things for the kids, and that was always the funnest part for my grandkids. They
Absolutely.
loved coming. They would balk at it to begin with, and we'd get in there and go, "Oh, this is so neat."
Yeah.
So they always
a
had
lot
a
of
good
people.
time.
I've had people that come in and they kind of are grumpy when they're coming through and rocks and minerals. And as they're leaving, they'll stop and they'll go, "This was really neat. Thank you so much. I'm coming back next year." So it exceeds
so
people's
cool.
expectations of what a gem show is. It's not a tailgate show with people with
it's
dirty,
not.
rusty rocks in the back of a pickup or something. It's high quality stuff.
It is high quality, and if you buy some jewelry from somebody in there, you know it's made by them and it is high quality.
Right.
It's
Most of the
very
jewelry
good.
that you're purchasing is actually being made by the person that is talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you know it's high quality. They can tell you all about it. They can tell you about the stone, where it's from, where it was mined, how it was cut, how it was polished. And it's one of a kind. It's not something that you're going to find in
always.
every jewelry store from the East Coast to the West Coast. So it's a unique shopping opportunity.
It is very much so. And you're going to have some geo cutting.
Yep, that's one of our most popular attractions. We have geocutting. That's in the back on the left, and there's different size geodes, and you get to purchase, and they will crack it and cut it right in front of you, and if you don't like it, they'll crack another one for you.
Oh my
But I've
goodness.
never seen anybody walk away unhappy.
Oh, I'm sure.
It is amazing to me that you can take this rock that doesn't look like a whole lot of anything and pop it open, and there's this beautiful crystal array inside, and you are the first person in the entire world to see those crystals. They have been hidden away since they were formed thousands and thousands of years ago.
That is
That blows
amazing.
my mind.
Oh, mine too. That is amazing.
It really does. Of course, my mind is easily blown.
Aren't all of ours?
Yes.
But there's so much going on with all the fluorescent booths too that you have.
We have a wonderful, wonderful fluorescent display that has been put together by one of our members, and you walk in and all these rocks are kind of just sitting there looking like plain old rocks that you'd see in your driveway, and then they start turning on the black lights, and these things glow green and red and orange and blue, and it's just amazing to me. And Nick Sacchetti, who is in charge of the fluorescent booth, he does a wonderful, wonderful job. And he is there to explain why this one is glowing orange and that one glows blue, way over my head. I just marvel at how pretty they are.
Oh, yes, me too.
Yep.
It's wonderful.
There's a club table if you want to join the club. You can get
nice.
more information. So if you're oohing and ahhing and going, yeah, I want to do that, because the club is a very active club. We have
Yeah,
field
you
trips
are.
almost every month. We go out and do collecting or go to a museum or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's a very active club. It's a good group of people to be part of.
That's for sure. It's at Findlay Toyota Center, August 4th, 5th, and 6th. So buy your tickets. And the tickets are there at the door, cash.
Tickets are there at the
Cash.
door,
It's
cash only.
$5.
There is an ATM there, so if you get
Yeah.
there and you don't have cash, you can always just dart over to the ATM. But
Wow. And lots of raffle prizes, so please come. Thank you for being with us today. We're so glad
Thank you
were
again.
here. We look forward to seeing you
You
on
betcha.
August 4th and 6th.
Thanks,
we'll be
Gloria.
right back.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they gonna know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome back to Community Connections. We have another couple of guests with us. Awesome people from Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters. There's not a better group in this in this town than this one. Brian Bergner, Development Specialist, and Deborah Miller, Recruitment and Enrollment Management. We're going to let Brian talk first. Brian, tell us about what's going on.
Well, first, we just wanted to say a big thank you in the last fiscal year from our events, not only with the gala last year, bowling and golf, and then, of course, our tax credit, campaign. The community was able to raise over $700,000 for our program and for the youth that we serve in Yavapai County, which is such an amazing thing, obviously. And, part of our, being a nonprofit and wanting to be, open and what kind of things we get to do with the money that people work so hard for to, put towards our program is, of course, our expansion, which we've talked about on the show before, ages 18 and 24. But there's something that we've also been able to talk about, and it's our Big Futures program. That's part of our program, and that's why Deborah is here to chat a little about that. And so, of course, I'd love to have her share and things like that. So.
Thanks, Brian. Yeah, well, our Big Futures program is new this year. What we've done is we've taken a lot of the, not just the donations, but we've had some grants come in. We have a facilitator that we've hired to provide once a month, both in the Cottonwood area and over here in Prescott, times for our bigs and their littles to come and learn about workforce development, but in a different light. We're targeting the soft skills that businesses have been clamoring for. So we're going beyond just resume writing, how do you dress, into real in-depth, what does your positive attitude look like? What is work ethic? What does it mean? So we're taking our middle schoolers, which is age 12, all the way up to our 24, 26-year-olds who are already with a big. And they come together, and each month has a different topic. This coming month is specifically on work ethic and my positive outlook towards work ethic. So the facilitator provides an overview of what we're looking at, some activities to do, but the big and the little actually sit together and they discuss, what does this look like for the little? And the little either writes down or provides information, and then the big talks to them about how does that look going into the workforce, and how does that help you be a stronger, better youth to be a positive influence in work.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really successful so far. We've had it in June and this month. We kicked it off in May in Sedona to a really great reception by the bigs and littles who afterwards were just, oh, this is great. This is exactly what we need, because it helps the big do one of the things we ask of them, goal setting with the youth.
Right.
And so this is an avenue where we're helping them help their youth. So we're very excited about it. We're in September, we are going to have our first quarterly. So we're working on that, where all of the bigs and littles who are in this program are invited to come over. It'll be held at the Prescott Public Library, and we'll have a guest speaker on the topic that is kind of a culmination of this first quarter of work. So we're working towards that.
Wow, we need that in our schools.
Yeah.
Work ethic for kids, because there's so many out there that they want a job, they don't want to do anything, and they have no good work ethic. So that is so needed.
Yes.
You need to teach a class at the school, at the middle schools, especially the middle schools and the high schools. It's like, okay, let's get a class going. That is amazing. I hadn't heard about that. That is so exciting.
It is new, and you can go on our website, azbigs.org, and if you're interested in becoming a big, that you want to help a little through this mentoring program, that's a great opportunity. Go to our website, click on Become a Big, and it outlines for you all of the processes. And then there's also a tab for Big Futures, where you can learn more about the program, what are the topics that are upcoming, how you can get involved. And then we've also posted the previous workforce meetings that were attended. So the PowerPoint presentation is there, the activities are there, so it really gives you an idea of what we're looking for and what we're doing to help the youth in this community become good employees and stay here in Yavapai County to provide their gifts to the community.
That is so amazing. I had not heard about that at all, and I'm so excited for you guys.
And then programs like this are catching on quickly, obviously in the community. Deborah can share a little bit more how successful our program has been, and the staff, and not only expanding it, bringing new people on, but some of the bigs you've been able to attain lately.
Yes, we've had quite a few bigs who've come on who have background in business, who have retired here or are currently working in a business. And we're talking about fields of interest that not necessarily require a student to go through full 4 years of college. And we're partnering with Yavapai College on some of our things to help the youth in this community understand that you don't have to leave Yavapai County. And the bigs who are now our mentors to these littles are great in supporting that and saying, you can do all of these things. Let me take you out and introduce you and go to a business and spend some time there with people.
That is so awesome. That is so needed in our community.
Right.
With these bigs and littles. That's just wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited for you guys.
One of the things, Gloria, that we do have coming up in August is we're instituting now what are called our big mixers, where this is an opportunity in both the Verde Valley and over here in the Quad City area for those bigs to come and socialize together, to create community so that they can meet other bigs, share ideas and activities, and become a community of themselves and supportive of each other. So those will be on Thursday, August 10th here in Prescott, and then Thursday, August 17th over in Cottonwood. And we're really looking forward to that, to providing our bigs an opportunity to work together and strengthen themselves as mentors.
Wow, so that's just mainly for the bigs then?
That's just for the bigs, yes.
Oh, wow, that is good. And this is a first. You haven't done this before, have you?
No.
It's another exciting thing you guys are doing. That is so amazing.
Now, we do have some, obviously, events coming in the next fiscal year. You know, we talked a little bit about off-camera about, you know, the gala and whatnot. We can't announce really any details yet, but the community can start looking for those details by August 1st.
Definitely.
We've got a big plan, and it's going to be kind of a shock and awe campaign. We're really looking forward to letting the community know what's coming up. And so we'll have the date and the location and all the details ready by then so people can look forward to that.
That is so exciting. I'm so glad you guys came today. I'm so glad that I was the host to get to know all of this stuff, because I don't get to know all of that stuff sometimes. I'm just in my little office all by myself. But anyway, thank you so much, both of you, for being here and for sharing with us what's going on with the Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters. We look forward to having you come back again. Thank you for being with us on Community Connection. We look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Have a great day.